So we are here at Baselworld 2016. I'm happy, of course, to have you at our booth to be able to present you two novelties, and one of which is something completely new, something that is, I believe, out of the box. So I'm going to start with a totally new concept. As I just mentioned now, being across the line brand, we said to ourselves 2016, especially after 12 years, not that we have not done anything till now, but we had an incredible idea in 2004, which has been now the development of the last 12 years by showing the time with a jumping hour, with a retrograde indication and a small second, in a different way, but also in a very iconic shape that you can see here. So the iconic shape stays, but now we wanted to go beyond that. So we asked ourselves, how can we bring a new vision of time today, nowadays? Especially in the world where everything is connected, where basically time, you can read time anywhere. And what I'm doing here maybe is not, I would say, where is it? You know, I read time here, but most of the time I push this button here. It's an iPhone, by the way, but I have also Samsung, so I'm not. So this is the way people nowadays read time. And so we have to bring something more. As I said before, in this connected world, we have to offer people to disconnect. In a watch, that maybe can be very shocking at the beginning, but in a watch that is not telling time. And this watch has a name. The collection is Playground. The watch itself, it's called Labyrinth. And technically speaking, we don't have any time readings. But what do we have? We let and we offer the people that will buy, our customers that will buy this product, to give the time they want to this piece and really to take the time to play with it. So that's a game, but it's also a mechanical game. So it's not just a very genuine one. So to develop this product, we've been through basically like a watch design, a traditional watch design and movement construction concept. You will see it also from the case back, how we developed the mechanical system that allows basically the little ball. Let me try to go to the hole just to show you. When it reaches the hole, of course, it goes to the hole. And then to take it back to the main display, you have to turn the crown, and you have a little mechanical lift that will bring you back the ball. On this execution, we have white gold labyrinth, so massive white gold, drilled and designed on this beautiful plate, and we have the little ball that is made of red gold execution. All the other elements is treated like a movement. So you have, for instance, here 9 rubies. Technically speaking, it's very puristic because everything is controlled by the crown, where you have this lift going up and down, allowing you to take back the ball onto the display, as I said before. And I'm sure you know this piece, Vortex, from the collection Concept d'Exception, that was introduced in July last year. Since then, of course, we have developed this watch in different in different materials, from titanium to red gold. And this year we wanted to bring something completely new. Also in the way we see and also the movement. I don't know if you have it in mind, especially you, I'm sure you have it. On the very first execution, the Vortex was pretty much closed, so you could not see totally the movements, and you had the focus on the escapement, turning. Here we wanted to have really a full visibility on the movement, so we have just a sapphire crystal dial, very nicely decorated, of course, with graphically, and you see now it's just jumped, graphically with the indication of the minute and obviously the indication of the hour on this incredible chain. On this piece, it took us approximately 5 years to develop that. We we took basically these two functions to another level. So the jumping hour is not a directly jumping hour, is semi-jumping, but it's not on a disc, it's on the chain. So three-dimensional is just incredible. So you can see it, you can see the turning chain from both sides. So this is a piece that has close to 555 different components, very complicated. For a watchmaker, it takes about 3 weeks to assemble one movement. So dedicated, so it's quite delicate, and it's very exclusive in terms of pricing as well. So this one is priced at 170,000 Swiss francs, and limited edition only to 8 pieces. Today I have the little baby. Again, I come back always to 204 because I think it's important. That shows the consistency we have in this brand since 12 years, but this was really the very first phase of Hautlence in 204. Of course, evolved in different materials, evolved in different dial decorations, but that's really the phase that everybody knows about Hautlence. So the jumping hour that you have here on the disc, and you have the retrograde indication here at 2 o'clock, and the small second. What is really impressive on this product is, and still today, is the way we present these functions. So dissociated, obviously, but all of them at different levels. And this shape is so iconic and allowed us, and especially thanks also to these incredible constructions where we have the sapphire crystal just on top of the case that gives you an amazing opening to the dial, and you have really the space to work with different functions. So I'm not going to disclose anything today, but 2017 is going to be really the year of this piece, and this is going to be, I would say, the revival of HL.